Thank you. An Odessa Gun Shop will pay more than $2 million to a woman who sued them for selling her mentally ill daughter a gun.
The woman says she told the Odessa Gun and Pawn Shop not to sell her daughter a gun, but they did anyway.
And the daughter then shot and killed the woman's husband. 41 Action News anchor Cynthia Newsom talked to the woman today about the settlement. Cynthia?
It's a big settlement, $2.2 million. Now, the Missouri woman who's getting it is not calling it a personal victory. She's calling it a victory for people across the country who are tired of gun violence and want things to change.
It's a little overwhelming. I mean, my husband and I are middle-class people.
Now, Janet Delana is about to get $2.2 million from the gun store she blames for her husband's murder.
I don't want my husband to have died in vain, and I want people to know that, you know, this doesn't end my fight.
Her fight started in 2012 when her mentally ill daughter, Colby, went to Odessa Gun and Pawn, bought a gun, went home, and shot and killed her dad. The tragedy goes deeper because just 2 days before the murder, Janet Delana called the gun store begging them not to sell her daughter a gun because her daughter was mentally ill.
I asked them to put on a Post-it note on their cash register because I didn't know how many employees they had. And they did it anyway.
Attorneys with the Brady Center to Prevent Gun Violence took the case, and this week they reached a settlement. Odessa Gun and Pawn agreed to pay Janet $2.2 million in the wrongful death lawsuit.
I mean, it's pretty simple. You're selling a lethal product that is restricted, and you have to use reasonable care. You or I would not have sold a gun to someone if someone had told us that that person was mentally troubled. Neither should a gun dealer.
Janet lost her husband through gun violence, but she has a new relationship now with her daughter, Colby, who's in a mental hospital, taking her medicine every day.
She has made strides like you can't even believe. It's like my old Colby back before she got sick.
Now, we just heard from the attorney of the Odessa Gun and Pawn Shop. He told us the goal of the settlement was to keep the business open, but he said it is an unfortunate situation. Now, Janet Delana told me that she plans to continue speaking across the country, encouraging people to take a stand against gun violence. Cynthia Newsom, 41 Action News.